Here's a relatively simple reductio strategy proof. It's exercise 5 from page 74 of the text. Taking a scan of what we have a negative conclusion. We want to get not G. And we can see in lines 1 and 3 pieces out of which a contradiction could be constructed. So we might very well think, let's do a reductio. Let's assume that G is true. And try and derive from that assumption a contradiction. So let's see if we can get some standard form contradiction at line 7. If we succeed in that, we can get the conclusion, not G, by 4 through 7, not in. So, taking a look at what we now have to work with, we've got G arrow C and G that gives us C from lines 1 and 4 by arrow out. And we also have another conditional and its antecedent. From lines 3 and 2, we can get not C. Similarly, by arrow out. And there we have in lines 5 and 6 pieces that we can combine by and in to get C and not C by 5, 6, and in. And that gives us not G by 4 through 7, not in. We assumed G at 4 and derived a contradiction at 7, meaning that if these three are true, G can't be true. Its truth is incompatible with the truth of the premises. So we can get not G by not in, but we do have to complete an assumption dependence column because we've made a provisional assumption at line 4. And that, it turns out, shows that this is a good proof. Lines 1 through 4 depend on themselves. Then line 5 depends on what 1 and 4 depend on themselves. Line 6 depends on whatever 3 and 2 depend on themselves. And 7 depends on what 5 and 6 depend on. 1, 2, 3, 4. But 8, since it's justified by and in, depends on whatever 7 depends on except for 4. And that makes clear sense as the truth of 8 is incompatible with the truth of 4. So we drop 4, and that means 8 depends on the truth of 1, 2, and 3, the premises, and that means this is a valid argument.